Oh, wow. A cannonball. Wow. A stone. This morning I left, packed, took the Esmorzareto and continued the route. Since I am in the Caucasus Mountains, all this is impressive. These mountains form the border with Russia. I am very close, a few kilometers away. I hope I can enjoy these mountains because it is the most beautiful area of Georgia. They are spectacular, really worth coming just for the mountains. But when I walked a few kilometers away, it started to rain. The sky was quite cloudy and it was raining. So I considered not doing the Caucasus route today. I had not gone more than 45 kilometers when I arrived at Mestia, an important town in this area that has a ski slope. It is a town of 2,000 inhabitants, not quite 2,000. Since it was raining and the town itself was very interesting, I found an easy and quick place to sleep. I took the opportunity to work because I arrived in the middle of the morning. So I had only done 45 kilometers, not yet, and I worked. I went to eat at a great place in town and prepare everything for tomorrow, which I hope will be a great day, and enjoy the mountain to the fullest. And I took out the drone and flew it around the towers, including inside the village. And while I was flying it, the owner of the pension came out and she was amused. Later, she invited me to see the tower. She didn't speak English, but we understood each other through the translator. I was worried about the Wi-Fi in the guest house, and we understood each other through the translator. And everyone told me the same thing, that she was the first to open it in the village. The tower is a tower of several generations of the family, and she was the first one to open it for people to visit, the first museum. And very happy and proud, she showed me the tower. It was great because I thought they were towers that were more focused on surveillance and defense, towers that had no opening on the ground floor, and the door is like a second or third floor that is accessed by a ladder, so that once inside, in case of an attack, you eliminate the ladder and the door. And inside the tower, at the top, there are small openings, similar to windows, for escape in case of attack. They would throw stones at the boss to get through. It must have been a very important effect from the top. Each tower represented a family. A new family meant building a new tower for defense, brutal. The lady at the guest house invited me to visit her museum, which is under the tower. All this is where we put the bestia. The boss would take the bestia out and he could eat here. This is where they had the dining rooms. All this was full of bestia. People slept with the bestia, lived and slept with the bestia. Here was the chair of the master of the house, the fire, the pot, and here was the chair for the rest of the family. This room, wow. The rebos, still in use, wow. And he also showed me the cupboard where they kept the kitchen utensils, This is for working the fields. And one of the most interesting things is the hook aquet, where they would hang the head of the animal they had to eat. They would hang it here, slit its throat, and this is where they would treat it to follow the usual procedure. Wow, impressive. And we're right under the tower. Wow. And this is all black from the fire. So how do you get up here? And the ladder to get up the tower. All the walls are black from the smoke. Wow, a cannonball. Stone dream. Yeah. Wow. It's short, huh? I play here like 5 fingers. This is for spinning. Wow. Tuesday nightfall, I'm in the city of Mestia. It's a town, a big town. It looks like Sorte de Palars, but in a Georgian version on the Russian border. It is a place of river, mountain, and tourism to see. It is very similar to Sorte. Today I only did 45 kilometers because it was raining, everything was emboirat, and I don't want to miss these mountains. That's why I stopped in Mestia to spend the day there. We'll see if tomorrow the sun will come out and I'll be able to climb all these mountains with the quad, with a route I've already planned. We also have to organize all the files because I have a lot of work. I shoot a lot, I take a lot of pictures, I use the drone a lot, and all of that has to be archived, edited, and uploaded. It's a daunting task. One of the things that Mestia has is a couple of castle watchtowers, and here we have one, here we have another, and I sleep right underneath this second one, and I have the quad parked here. In front of me, it is a private house. They are private towers that are part of the house, and they have turned it into a guest house. They don't speak English, but we understood each other. There are 25 IELs, which cost 10 euros. He has opened the upstairs where they live, and there are 3 rooms and a room to sit and do whatever you want. It helps the local economy, which I'm sure is doing very well here and everywhere else. I just came from dinner at a restaurant here. Well, a day's work, and in the afternoon it stopped raining.